Today on Deep Dive, we're going to be looking at DC Comics Superpowers number 1. What's Darkseid's plan for world domination? Let's flip some pages and find out. Hello everyone, my name is Devin, also known as DH Artist, and welcome back to my Deep Dive series. In 1984, Kenner introduced the Superpowers toy line featuring popular DC characters. As a tie-in for these figures, DC produced 3 comic book miniseries from 1984 to 1986. While the initial comic series was plotted by Jack Kirby, it wasn't until the second series where he actually provided the pencil work for each issue. Since this was the series that most interested me, I wanted to explore it here on my channel. And if you're interested in learning more about the King of Comics himself, Jack Kirby, be sure to check out the Jack Kirby Museum here on YouTube. They've got hours of amazing content and information. I'll also leave a link to their website in the video description below. With each issue, you can expect their conditions to vary. Today's book is in nice condition, so there won't be anything to detract from the artwork. Now, even though this can be viewed on your phone or computer, try casting it onto your TV so you can really see the detail and quality of the book. If you enjoy these types of videos and want to see more content like it, check out some of my other deep dives. I've covered issues like Commandy number 2, Amazing Spider-Man number 66, Avengers number 7, and Thor number 161, featuring an epic battle between Galactus and the God of Thunder. For a complete list of my videos, visit the organized playlists on my channel. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single video. Superpowers number 1 was published in September of 1985. Executive editor was Dick Giordano. Cover artist was Jack Kirby. The story, titled Seeds of Doom, was written by Paul Kupperberg, penciled by Jack Kirby, inked and lettered by Greg Theakston, and colored by Joe Orlando. The book consists of 32 pages with a cover price of 75 cents. Before we get started, this series takes place after the events of the graphic novel The Hunger Dogs, just in case you're interested in checking that out. Our story begins on the newly liberated planet of Apocalypse, as its inhabitants hunt down their former ruler, Darkseid. As Darkseid makes his escape through the city, he's cornered by several rioters, but using his Omega Beams, he easily strikes them down. Darkseid then proceeds into the sewer, continuing his escape through a network of underground tunnels. Arriving at his secret stronghold, Darkseid regroups with his remaining forces. Then in a burst of light, the villains make their escape into the boom tube, traveling to a hidden base far from Apocalypse. A month later, we arrive at Darkseid's hidden base, located under the surface of the moon. And in that time, his minion Desaad has completed the Stargate, a device that will help them conquer Earth. Speaking of Earth, here we find the National City Bank in the process of being robbed. But as the thieves try to escape, J'onn J'onzz, the Martian Manhunter, arrives on the scene. Martian Manhunter easily subdues the robbers, and once the police arrive, he flies to the Hall of Justice. Even though he's late, the Justice League welcomes him warmly. With everyone now in attendance, the meeting is called to order. Batman explains that 5 UFOs have crashed around the globe, and at each of these crash sites, strange alien pods have taken root, with all signs indicating that they're burrowing for the Earth's core. Making a plan of attack, the Justice League splits into teams, heading off to investigate separate crash sites. Some of the fun advertising found within this issue is an ad for Bonkers, the chewy fruit candy. There's a Fig Newton-themed activity page. There's a full-page ad for Reese's Pieces. And near the back, there's a house order form for DC Comics subscriptions, celebrating their golden 50th anniversary. A short time later, Aquaman and Martian Manhunter arrive in rural England. There they find the military setting up their equipment. After speaking with the soldiers, our 2 heroes move closer to inspect the alien pod. As they inspect the roots, they're suddenly distracted by a blinding light, and emerging from the portal is Desaad. Before they have a chance to question him, Desaad disappears back through the portal, and just before it closes, Aquaman and Manhunter are pulled inside. Everything is dark, until suddenly Aquaman and Manhunter arrive right back in rural England. But instead of Desaad waiting to greet them, 5 knights on horseback stand before them. As our heroes introduce themselves, the men on horseback turn out to be none other than King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. Hiding nearby, Desaad remarks at how the alien pod has the power of the Omega Effect, and as a defensive weapon, it can time warp anything it recognizes as a threat, which is how our travelers came to this time. Desaad then reveals a mysterious remote. He then aims it at our heroes and activates it. Suddenly, Martian Manhunter and Aquaman are pushed forward by an invisible force. Unable to stop, they collide with the Knights, who now think they're being attacked. While the Knights fight Aquaman and Manhunter, King Arthur refers to Desaad as a sorcerer. Desaad then gives Arthur a laser gun and instructs him to fire at our heroes. In the chaos of the fight, Aquaman is able to escape, but the Knights capture Manhunter. A short time later, Manhunter awakens tied to a stake, and under the supervision of Desaad, the Knights start a fire at his feet. Since flames weaken Manhunter's strength, he draws closer to death, and just when the flames start to overtake him, water from the nearby river crashes over the camp, extinguishing the flames. Riding the wave is Aquaman, and he quickly frees Manhunter. With our heroes now free, they explain to King Arthur that Desaad and them come from the future. Now realizing that Desaad deceived them, King Arthur and his men move in to seize him. As our heroes chase Desaad, the portal suddenly appears again, pulling Desaad, Manhunter, and Aquaman inside. And as the portal closes behind them, King Arthur and his men wonder if anyone would believe what they saw. At the other end of the portal, our heroes arrive back home, only to find that Desaad has escaped. What's next for the Justice League? Find out when Red Tornado, Hawkman, and Green Arrow travel to New York. I hope you enjoyed today's deep dive. If there's a particular issue or comic you'd like me to flip, drop it down in the comments section and I'll see if I can add it to my pull box. If you enjoy these types of videos, please show your support by subscribing to my channel. As always, please consider liking and feel free to share this video. And until next time, deep divers, thanks for watching.